And right now we do have winter weather advisories that have been posted in the region, and these go into effect later on tonight into tomorrow as we have the potential of seeing some snow in the region. So this is going to be nearby. It does not include Cedar, Jones, Dubuque counties, but just right on the edge here where some higher snowfall amounts are expected. And this is still making for a tricky forecast because we do have some uncertainty, but we do know that there's going to be some accumulating snow, and there's also going to be a very sharp cutoff that happens. Currently, though, we have a chance to enjoy some sunshine. There are some clouds in the southeast that have been kind of picking back up, but I do think we will see plenty of sun today, too. With clear skies for a lot of the night, we were able to see the northern lights, and we also have some frost that's formed as temperatures have dropped down to near and below the freezing mark, sitting right at 32 in Iowa City. Everyone else is below freezing, 26 Cedar Rapids, 25 Owine, 23 up in Decorah. And as we head into this afternoon, we'll have the sunshine, we'll have temperatures rising into the upper 40s to low 50s, and then clouds begin to move in this evening. We'll have the storm system approaching, and with temperatures still above the freezing mark, there will be rain initially. So that's something else that's tricky with this system, is that we are going to start off with rain and see that transition to some sloppy snow. And the question is, where exactly does that happen? And it all has to do with the track of this thing. So through the day today, we're nice and quiet. We are going to then have clouds building in and rain moving in after about 9-10 o'clock tonight. And this is mostly going to be confined to the south and east. You can in fact see some really high precipitation rates with this thing too, and that's likely what's going to help cool the atmosphere down and lead to this transition to snow that we'll see happen overnight into early Saturday morning. You can see some pockets of deep blues, which would indicate some high snowfall rates and some heavy snow coming down at times. That could lead to the roads getting slick, similar to what we saw a few days ago in northern Iowa. That passes by, and we are then going to have this snow winding down in the early morning hours, and it's just a question of how far to the west does it end up or how far to the east does it end up. In terms of where we're sitting with the forecast, looking at up to 2 inches of snow in much of the southeastern portion of Iowa, and I have a 0 to 2 because I do think there's going to be a sharp cutoff where there's going to be no snow to some accumulating snow, and then in that zone with the winter weather advisories posted around 2 to 4 inches possible. That could clip some parts of Dubuque, Cedar, and Jones counties as well. So something to keep in mind is that there could still be some little changes and tweaks to this forecast, and I just want to show you what's been happening with our data. There's been some of the latest models going a little bit further to the east. There's a GFS going east and our NAM model going east. The graph, which is our in-house predictor model, has still that snowfall accumulation over southeastern Iowa, and the European model has been a large outlier showing some very widespread heavy snowfall. So that is what's leading to still some uncertainty at the final hour here, but in terms of that snow, it should be, especially for eastern Iowa, likely on the minor side of the accumulation. Some slushy, slick streets possible Saturday morning, especially in the far southeast. We'll then see that wind down. We'll have a cool weekend with clouds in overhead. We'll watch another chance for a wintry mix on Monday, and then additional chances for mostly rain between Wednesday and Thursday of next week.